The truth.
Shout out to Brooklyn. We rep Brooklyn every day.
Hey guys, it's Jess. So we're in Atlantic. We're gonna ask some people what they think about R.Kelly. It's a little late, but hoping to get some interesting opinions. And the anxiety that I'm feeling from being, walking around with a mic and a camera in my face right now is pretty intense, but we gonna get through it. All right, guys, we're here with
Original Black White Boy.
Hey. All right, so we just wanted to ask, have you heard about what's been going on with the R. Kelly thing?
Well, I will say I love R. Kelly. He's amazing. He's very talented, awesome. But I haven't heard. Oh, I heard about something, but last thing I heard was something happened. They compared him to Michael Jackson, but that's whatever. That's it.
So where did you hear that on? Like Facebook or YouTube? Okay. So he's had a few allegations, and they actually just did a documentary about him and about the allegations and stuff like that. I take it you didn't watch it. Don't plan on watching it.
Well, I don't know about any allegations, but like I said, R. Kelly's very talented. He's dope. That's my answer.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you. Nice meeting you. We gonna cut that out. All right. Hey guys, this is Jess. We're here with
I'm Nick.
Nick. All right. Hi Nick. How are you?
I'm well. How you doing?
Good. So we were just talking about the surviving R. Kelly. Have you heard about that?
I've heard about it.
What have you heard? Have you seen it?
I seen the first video maybe about 20 years ago, so that was enough surviving R. Kelly for me.
Yeah. How?
Yeah, that was actually VHS. It wasn't even a video.
Yeah.
Well, it was a video. It was VHS.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, VHS.
And from then on, you were done.
Well, my issue is less to do with with the young lady. I mean, 13 years old, 12, 15, they doing it. So, what's the difference between an older man and a younger man? Has to do with the young lady. Because I've seen young girls, like when I was growing up, they was doing a whole lot of stuff. My issue has to do with more the disrespect, pissing on women, excuse my French. Yeah. Certain things I find demeaning, and I don't approve of that. So I don't go by age, I go by level. And mind you, I am married to an African woman. I married her in Africa. Okay. I do live in Africa, by the way.
Oh, you do?
So the culture I'm coming from is a little different. Okay. I'm just here now. I'm coming to the States. I do some work, but I'm living in a different culture.
Got you.
In the American culture, if I could directly answer your question concerning to that, is 16-year-old girls is doing everything. So if you could go down, and I was watching the film, there was like bubble gum, rim shots, all of this stuff I don't know nothing about. These new terminologies. Okay. And if they can do that at 16, I'm telling you, at 16 there was girls doing stuff I didn't even understand. So yeah, you can make a sound decision at 16. And if you're able to make a decision to say, oh, I'm gonna sleep with this man, it's not rape, and you choose to do it, not force, and you making the choice to do that in today's time in the United States of America, where even if somebody harass you on the phone like, yo, I don't like, I'm gonna do something to you, and they can go to jail, then of course if you get into a sexual relationship with somebody and then after the fact it's going on for quite a long time or a couple of times, and then you start saying, oh, like a lot of people with Bill Cosby. Come on,
I don't know.
That's the scene he on. Bill Cosby wasn't faking nobody. Bill Cosby was the man. Everybody wanted to get with Bill, just like R. Kelly. They want to get down with him. He got money, he got connection, he the man. So it's like, yo, I'm ready to do whatever to get down with you. And then at the end of the day, oh, he victimized me. Let's keep it real. When you ready, you curse your mama out. You tell her you going out, it's 12 o'clock at night, you're supposed to be in the house, going to school. You ain't going to school, you worry about R. Kelly. You going to the R. Kelly concert. And meanwhile, you're supposed to be 18 years and older. So, I'm sorry. People are more advanced today than they was in the old days. And my mama got married to my father at 15. So, I'm old-fashioned.
Okay.
And I believe with my core that it's better to marry, I'm talking about marry a young woman and to develop a relationship as an adult than to take these young ladies who's been out doing everything, so much experience, so much baggage, and then bringing them into the household, because at the end of the day, it's very hard to be in a relationship with them. R. Kelly doing his thing. Everybody know, 20, 30 years, everybody know R. Kelly is grimy. Everybody know R. Kelly got the harem.
We
They
want to
getting down
hold
with
him
it.
accountable
Nah,
for.
stop holding people accountable. These women ain't doing it about they're not being raped. They choosing it. And everybody got a choice. This is America. Do what you want to do. Do what you gotta do. You can make your own choice in America. Everybody have freedom of liberty and everything. So why are you stressing out? She's 16. She decided not to go to school, be with R. Kelly. Now she mad. I do not agree with the degradation of the female. I respect women. I don't like that kind of extra stuff. But again, that's not my cup of tea, and I'm not gonna judge R. Kelly if the girl agreeing to it. Cause I remember in the video, the VHS, that girl was down with it. When he was peeing on her, she was like, and she ain't say no, no, no. She was like, So if you down with it, you down with it. And this is America. Everybody have a right to say yes or no. And if that's your choice, that's on you. I don't think age should be the issue. I think it should just be a matter of if it's by force or not.
Okay.
And Bill Cosby ain't forced nobody.
All right.
Bill Cosby did what he did, and people hating now after all 20 years. Come on, man.
And we're gonna leave it on that,
They
Nick.
took my blind brother. No, I'm mad about Bill Cosby because that just no.
Then these people are actually going and saying that they didn't say yes.
Of course they're gonna say that. You know why they're gonna say that?
So why can't we believe their word?
Because I don't believe nobody's word today. You know what I believe? If you said no.
Hopefully, you're recording. Yeah. Hopefully. Excuse me, sir. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Yeah, I guess, but
It's just about R. Kelly, just really quickly. Have you seen the Surviving R. Kelly?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, do you plan?
Before we even go any further, I'm gonna let y'all know, this nigga R. Kelly's a piece of fucking shit.
All right.
This nigga's a sick motherfucker. I need y'all to understand, this nigga's a sick piece of shit. We do not support nothing. Niggas is underage out here. You fucking underage girls, nigga. You sick piece of shit, R. Kelly. I hope you see this. This nigga has a whole ass sex cult. Yo, have you heard about R. Kelly? What's your thoughts on R. Kelly? He a sick piece of shit, right? Not around my daughter. Excuse me, ma'am. How do you feel about R. Kelly? He a sick nigga, right? Yeah, how do you feel about R. Kelly, man? He ain't a sick nigga. You can't say that.
R. Kelly?
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly, why are you guys still giving him the spotlight?
Because we need to talk about this. Underage black girls are being attacked. We should care. Feminism, man. We're about that. Hey, bro, can I answer a question real quick?
Hey, what's up? So it's just, have you seen the Surviving R. Kelly? Oh, you have you seen Surviving R. Kelly?
Yeah, yes, I have, and that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the whole thing, or you just saw?
I saw everything, even on demand. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any words for? Are you still supporting, listening to his music?
Still supporting. Who would still support him at this level of like?
We actually just interviewed one person who's like,
Still a diehard fan?
oh yeah.
Did you admit them to the hospital?
The funny thing is, they had a daughter too, which
They had a
sucks.
daughter. Listen, I got 2 daughters.
Yeah. Okay.
When the tape first came out, I had to be maybe about 13, 15.
Mm-hmm.
He should have went to jail then.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But money talk. Sad. Money
Speak on
talk.
it.
I got 2 daughters. I'll kill somebody.
Yeah. There you go. So what do you have to say, just one more question, to the guys that are out here saying, or the people in general that are out here saying that it's these young girls that know what they're doing, they're chasing XYZ and going to the concerts.
For you young women, y'all gotta value yourselves. You're beautiful in and out. The dollar bill is not what make you. Don't chase that. Chase your dreams by all means. But there's better ways to get it than bending over or laying on your back. Have pride, respect yourself.
All right. Thank you. Hey, how's it going?
All right, how you doing?
I'm good. Have you seen Surviving R. Kelly?
Yeah, I seen it.
How was it?
I don't like it.
No? You watched the whole thing?
I couldn't.
You couldn't?
Nah.
I didn't see it, but
It's
what part did
disrespectful.
it? Yeah?
It's so disrespectful.
Mm-hmm. Are you still supporting him, listening to his music?
Absolutely not.
Okay, good.
I mean, I never really supported him anyway
Oh, yeah?
because the whole situation with Aaliyah first. That kind of like
Thank you. You're
that
the
kind of
first
like
person.
killed me right there. And I was a big fan of Aaliyah. When I found that out, it was over for me with R.
Nice,
Kelly. Like,
nice.
no stepping in the name of love, none of that. We don't do
There
none
you
of
go.
that.
There you go. High five. Thank you. And then one more thing. What do you have to say to the people that are saying that it's these young girls that are out here chasing, you know, the stardom and all that stuff, and they're putting themselves in this position?
Okay, well, the first thing I would say to all the ladies is stay independent, focus on yourself, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Try to focus on you, get where you need to be, and just and thank God. Put God first. That's the most I can say.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you.
No problem. All right.
Thank you. Hello. What's your name?
I'm Toya.
Hi, Toya. I'm Jessica. We're just talking about the Surviving R. Kelly. Have you seen that? I
Yeah.
love that face.
Yeah.
Girl. We're gonna get a close up of that roll eye. What are your thoughts?
How I feel they waited now to attack. Like his wife, I really don't give her, his ex-wife, I don't give no credit. Like I don't even find her story credible. Because how you dealing with someone and not know until after you give birth about all these other women. What were you doing? You had to have your own backline story to do something. And just the way he got you is the same way he got them. You was his backup dancer. So you knew exactly the ropes. You just had made him put a ring on it. And like Sparkle, she's saying, oh, this, but you introduced your niece to him. So if you really look at the story and look at the individuals, they're not credible.
So do you still like believe that R. Kelly shouldn't be held accountable for?
I don't think he should. I don't like, as far as the charges, if they were underage, yes. You got to think about the young girl who was there in the house, and the father was like, "Oh, I was at every session and everything." If you was, then why was she banging him? Like,
I mean,
it's loopholes in the story. You want your people to have, you want your kid, you want other people to get to the fame, to the fortune, but it's loopholes that you'll go through and jump through because they kept saying, oh, my daughter's legal, my daughter's legal. In all actuality, she wasn't 18, she was 16, 14, 16. So it's a lot to the story. Like, I believe, yeah. But also, if you look at his history and his family history, look at his brother and him being raped by his sister. Look at him not being educated properly. He was the breadwinner for his family. So he had to do what he had to do. So you tearing down a man, but when you want to tear down a man, you can't tear down a white man who does the same thing.
Are you referring to the Harvey Weinsteins and the Woody Allen?
Yeah, the Harvey Weinstein, the Woody Allens. Like, come on, look how many years he's been with Yoko Ono and he's been doing what he's been doing with her. And nobody says nothing. He was with her since she was like 12.
Well, who's it? Oh, okay, Woody Allen.
Yeah, so it's like you really got to know the story. Like, he was sexually abused, so all he's doing is basically reversing that on someone else.
But there comes a time where you got to break that cycle, right?
It comes to times where you have to break the cycle, but when his wife left him, that was the time for you to speak up so he could break his silence. Don't wait 10, 12, 15 years after something happens to bring it up because you want the money.
So you think it's all just the?
I think it's for the money. Like, if you really think about it, you got to look at his career versus this. Look how long he's been in the career. So you saying the last 15 years of his career, he did all this stuff.
They saying that he's still like has sex cults and stuff like that too.
I don't think he has no sex cults because he can't afford to keep up with them.
Okay.
His song, I Admit It, like the 19-minute song that he did, yeah, he clearly stated everything he did. But he also said, like, where's the person to hold me accountable for? My ex-wife, if I did something so bad, why you can't hold me accountable for it? My whole thing is, I think it's just a check. Like, I don't put it past say he didn't do it, but there's other artists out there that do the same thing. Like, look at, what's his name? Ooh, what's that little ugly boy with the rainbow hair?
Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Yes. Look at him. They said he was sleeping with little 14-year-old girls. And he had the charges dropped. So it's like, it's plenty to the sides of the story, but hey, I'm still gonna be an R. Kelly fan. I grew up on that music. My mama probably made me on that music and everything. But like, as far as his career, I can't tarnish him because it's not like something he did in his career. But as far as his personal lifestyle, that's a personal lifestyle choice. And if you chose to do that, you should be punished accordingly. Okay. But if you're waiting, like, you know, statutory laws, after a certain amount of years, you can't charge him. So his wife, Sparkle, yeah, you just got mad because you had was a one-hit wonder. That's how I feel. You set your niece up to do something, and your niece was the one he was pissing on.
That was
like, you set her up because you was the same girl in that same role. So what does that say about Sparkle? We don't say nothing about her, but yet we blame him. Yeah. But she led her niece to that. Yeah. So that's just like, in my opinion, it's a lot that needs to be done.
a lot of people that need to be held accountable.
Yana needs to come fix that life, but she don't want to. She needs to. They need to pay her a couple of stacks.
We calling you out.
Yes, come help his life.
All right, guys, I'm back. We had a little bit of technical difficulties because of somebody. But now we're back. So for our street interview? Damn, man. Hey, bro, you want to do a quick interview? I see you with them AirPods, boy. You flossing. Excuse me, miss. Would you like to answer a few questions? Oh, damn. Fuck me. Hey, bro, would you like to answer a few questions? One or two? Damn, not even an answer, bro. It's like that, homie. You trying to get this dollars just like you.
You were so...
Excuse me, sir. Would you like to answer a question real quick for the street interview? Yeah? No? Come on, Tommy.
You put these in the blueprints now?
Hey, guys, how do you feel about the latest Spider-Man movie? Me too. It was amazing. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to answer a few questions real quick for a street interview? Hey. Hey, how's it going, man? We're just here with ThingsWeDo, our YouTube channel. We're trying to get opinions on the whole R.Kelly situation. How you feel about the documentary? Did you see it?
I did.
How you feel about it?
Dude is guilty.
That's a fact.
In my opinion.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? Dude's a chomo.
Yes.
You know, chomo is a child molester.
He sure the fuck is.
So, he should have been in jail.
He should have. Heard they say he has sex cults in Chicago. He be coming to high schools, recruiting like girls in choirs and stuff.
I saw all that.
That's just sick.
Junior high school, you know, like I said, in my opinion, he'd have been one dead R&B nigga.
I hear that.
Long time ago.
That's a fact.
My daughter, anybody,
Hear that.
he'd gone a long time ago.
How do you feel about the people that are saying he's innocent and it's the little girls that are fast and things like that?
See, but he's too old to be manipulating.
You 50. You ain't no girl fast enough to catch a dude that's 50.
So if you know, it's like, oh, I'm gonna catch somebody that's slow. You're saying to manipulate them.
Exactly.
Of course, I'm 50. I can Jedi mind trick you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's simple. R.Kelly. You trying to?
It's just simple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Wait, hold on. What's your name?
Ash. Ash.
Anywhere they could reach you?
How you want to reach me?
I mean, you got an Instagram for the people?
No, I ain't got no Instagram.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know,
So Ash, I got you. Man.
Check it out on YouTube, ThingsWeDo.
Yeah. You trying to get an interview real quick, man?
I don't want to get involved in that.
I feel you. Enjoy your day, dog.
It's a little risky.
It is. You gotta say the right thing.
They should all be held accountable.
6'9"
6'9", okay. There we go. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. There we go. We talking about R. Kelly, but we switched over to 6'9". Then we go into Bill Cosby, though. We've been talking to some people about the R. Kelly, surviving R. Kelly, and how they feel. I really would like some opinions from you because, unfortunately, thank you. I have been looking for some women to give us some feedback because, God guys, you're not looking too good right now. But have you seen the Surviving R. Kelly?
Yes, I have. It's actually like pretty dark and pretty like hard to get through. You know, it's not something that I don't think many people can watch in like one sitting. I don't think, because it is a lot to unpack. What I do think though is that I'm glad that, you know, people have spoken out, and I'm still confused as to how he had a career after the story first broke, which, you know, confuses me a lot. And I think that, you know, there's a lot of predators in not just the industry but just in the world. And a lot of people are always gonna say like, oh, you know, they looked grown, or like they shouldn't have been in that situation.
What do you have to say to those people? They're blaming fast girls, quote unquote.
I think those people need to realize that those are still children. You know, I'm 24 now, but when I was 16, of course I thought I was grown. Of course I thought that, you know, I was grown up and I was an adult and I could do, you know, certain things. But it's like at the end of the day, the brain is not fully developed at 16 or 14 or 13 or 12 or younger. And I think that it doesn't even matter about like age of consent, because consent is different all around the world. Just because, you know, child marriages are legal in certain countries doesn't mean that they should happen. That's still a child. That's not right and that's not cool. And I think that, you know, it's good to have discussions like these. I'm glad you're out here. Like, I'm glad I just got off the train and walked by you.
I'm so glad. You don't know how excited I am.
And I'm glad, like, you know, people are talking about this, because I think it's important to talk about it. And I think it's also, you know, it's okay to have one opinion, but just don't be closed off to like learning more about like this situation, and also about just like, you know, pedophilia and predatory behaviors and things like that. But I think that, you know, parents need to look out for the kids more. Because I think, you know, if parents looked after the kids more, sometimes kids wouldn't end up in these situations.
I totally agree, and I like that you bring that up, because the accountability should be, it's for everybody. It's for R. Kelly, it's for the people around him that knew what he was doing, it's for all the people like him that are doing the same thing. It's for the parents too, because like you said, you know, you are, as the parent, the person that's supposed to protect this child, and we all have been there. I'm 25 myself. We've all been there, like you said, at that age where we think we know what we're feeling, and we're so right in our feelings. And unfortunately, we're still young. Our mind is not fully developed yet. And as an adult with a fully developed brain, you should not be looking at 15, 16-year-olds.
Yeah,
you know?
It's important to have these conversations. I think it also comes down to schools, like not having these conversations with young people to say, hey, listen, this is what consent means and this is what it is. You know, because it is up to parents too to have these conversations, but also school to actually present these things to young people, especially when you're developing, you're going through puberty, you're feeling all of these things, all of these hormones are going through your body. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about these situations. But it's like when people have you on this pedestal, like because of your talent or what you bring to entertainment, it's like, oh, you're above like human decency. And you're not. No one's above human decency, no matter what your status is, no matter your color, where you're from, like your age, you're not above human decency. And so yeah, I just think like it says a lot about people, and it goes to show how sometimes people just don't care. And also sometimes people might be doing the same thing. You know, that's why they condone certain people. They're like, okay, well, I did this, or I've experienced this, or I've been around this. It's normalized. And some people, it's normalized to them because they haven't been taught otherwise. But it's pretty easy to know to not take advantage of someone else.
Thank you. I definitely liked it, and I really appreciate you coming in, giving us your feedback. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Tati.
And where can we reach you? You have an Instagram? Shout out your Instagram, girl.
My Instagram is no one can know.
Okay, that's all right.
Like, you know, but it's like, no, hold men accountable for how they take advantage of women, how they treat women. Like,
so we are here with Kayla, Camille. All right, so have you guys seen the Surviving R. Kelly documentary?
Yeah.
How you guys feeling? Are you guys in high school, by the way?
Yeah.
Nice, shout out your high school.
We just say.
All right.
High school dogs.
Nice. We went to Brooklyn Tech way back in the day.
Smart.
I just sing.
Oh, you
I
can
dance.
sing. Oh, snap. All right. Are you guys on like social media or anything like that? You want to shout out your Instagram?
Add me on Snap, HAH043, and add me on Instagram because why not? 324.
Add me on Snap, Kayla Hooks 101, and then add me on Instagram.
Check her out dancing. Alright. So how you guys feeling about the R.Kelly documentary? Like,
I used to love R. Kelly, but when I found out that he peed on people, I was like,
did you see the original video like years ago when it came out, or?
I wanted to, but you know how hard it is to find these stuff now.
It was on VHS.
Yeah, when I see the first, well, not the first video, but like the little snippet that came out, when I saw that, I was like, nah, that's not R. Kelly. To run it back, I had to watch, I was like, oh, that's what we do now. And ever since my mom found out, she was like, you don't listen to R. Kelly, you don't talk about R. Kelly, you don't associate with R. Kelly. Yo, my whole school banned us from ever singing R. Kelly song for like graduation and shit like that. Like, we could not sing anything like that. Just because, move y'all bum ass, you know. But it was just,
yeah, we here for it. Go
it was
ahead.
just, you know, like what the fuck?
Yeah. And
it like I like his music and everything, but when I heard that he did that to little girls and everything, he peed on people, that kind of disgusted me, and it. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what do you guys have to say? Because there's a lot of like older people that's out here saying, yo, it's these fast ass girls, it's the girls' fault for dressing a certain way, or
They was doing.
Exactly, they knew.
It was their fault. They know what they was doing. You going to a grown man house? No, their parents is the ones to blame. How you let your 15-year-old daughter go to a 27-year-old man crib? Is you shitting me? You didn't realize? Like what?
But I find it crazy how he's getting more popular now because of this case.
The music going up.
That is ridiculous. Like, I am 14 years old.
It's okay.
And I know right from wrong. I feel like it's the parents not teaching the children what's right and wrong.
Okay, so I feel like it's the parents' fault. Oh yes, my name is Akia. I feel like it's the parents' fault too because they're not teaching their kids the proper way. Because I feel like some of the people that was on that documentary, like they had consent to it. So it's like, not everybody's like telling the truth because not everybody just want to be like they want to have the shine and everything. So you see all these females is coming out now, but it's like it was one specific girl that like she was really consenting to half of the like sex scenes that they were doing, and she knew that he was taping her too, and she still did it. So I feel like some of them is not really telling the truth. And
Shout out to Brooklyn. We rep Brooklyn every day.
Alright, hold on. Yeah, but my thing is like, if you know for a fact that you consented to having intercourse, then you can't come back when things turn left. You can't come back and be like, yo, I should have never done this and that. You can reflect on that, but calling it something that it isn't, it's something I don't understand. So that's why I have to side with R. Kelly. But if R. Kelly knew that she was so young, come on, man.
Seriously. At the end of the day, yeah, like you at 28 years old, you shouldn't be looking at 14-year-olds. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
bottom
Don't do
line.
that.
Yeah.
Speak
on it.
I'm gonna say this. R. Kelly wrong for that.
Okay.
He got a problem, you know what I'm saying? I know they said when he was a little kid, his sister used to smash. I was like, that's tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's rape too.
It's crazy. And I would say it's a 50-50 because part of it's not his fault, but at the same time it is his fault.
Because he still did it in his place.
I mean, temptation.
Yeah,
it's like it's how he was raised.
R. Kelly is gross.
Okay.
He's he's having sex with immature children.
Right.
And they don't even know. They just want a record deal.
Right.
And he over here raping them and pissing on girls and all that.
That's
foul. I met R. Kelly.
You met him?
He was at the Woodstack across the street from my store.
Oh yeah.
Should have snuffed him.
I didn't snuff him. I'll take a quick flick with him now. That's still. He's still famous though.
But yeah, like his music is really good, and like I actually listen to it. Like I like the Ignition song. That song, that really has me. But him in general, it's probably because how he was raised. Like he has that mindset because of what Brian said, how his sister treated him like when he was younger. He has it in his mindset now that's right and that's what he should do.
He's normalized it, right?
So he thinks that's a civilized thing to do.
But it ain't. We are telling it ain't.
So pedophile.
I really appreciate you guys coming out. Check us out on YouTube. It's Things We Do. We're gonna go ahead and put this is gonna be our first video. So y'all gonna be our first people screaming out. Thank you guys. Much love. We're gonna be out here. So thank you. I love it. Hey guys, so we've been out here for a few hours. We're out in Atlantic, like you guys saw before. We was coming out. Okay, we got music now. But yeah, we're out here. We're in Brooklyn today. We will be in Manhattan, out in Queens. Catch us all over the place. We're gonna be interviewing you guys, asking you guys how you really feel about all of these very important topics. I know some people are saying that we shouldn't be talking about it, but we're here to bring awareness, and that's what you're gonna get with our channel, guys. You guys are gonna get awareness about, you know, what's going on, social justice, and we here for it.
I mean, like, alright, so.
Shout out your name real quick.
Oh, my name is Stefan.
Stefan, nice to meet you.
Yeah, so, in my, like, this is concerning the case, right?
Yeah, the surviving R.Kelly, the whole thing, everything.
Man. But did she testify and say she was well aware of what she was doing?
One of them did, yeah, but I mean, it's like a whole sex cult. This is something that he goes out and preys on girls. Like, he goes to, you know, schools and churches and looks for these young girls.
Oh, nah, that's wrong. There's, like, morals to these things, man. Like,
right?
Yeah, like, even though she agreed to, like, any circumstances that he's done upon her, there's still, like, morals. Like, you gotta, like, there's self-control.
Right.
Yeah. So, basically, yeah, it was just wrong.
It is. And how old are you?
18.
18, okay. Shoot, I forgot what I was about to say. Okay, so for the people that's out here saying that it's the girls, you know, for the young girls, for being too fast, wearing inappropriate clothes, looking older than how they supposed to look, and all that stuff, what do you have to say to them?
Well, you see, women, they could wear inappropriate clothes, they could do anything, like, you know, lead themselves to be too fast, but it's up to us men or something.
Talk about it.
To like put the brakes and put the stops on ourselves, telling us, yo, we have self-control, we have our own, like, we need to put our own desires aside and, you know, focus on what's mainly true.
Definitely true. As a 28-year-old, I mean, you shouldn't even be looking at 14-year-olds, right? Like, you guys have anything? Anybody? I don't have anything. No? No? All right. Thank you so much. No problem. All right. Bye. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you. Shout out your Instagram, any Snapchat, anybody you want to shout out? Follow me on Snap.
Follow me on Snap, Junior Benjamin, you know, Junior Benjamin 1, Instagram, Junior Benjamin, you know, just same old thing, Junior Benjamin.
We're gonna follow you.
Yo, follow me on Instagram, J Dulop.
Things We Do. It's Things We Do. We're gonna upload this video. This is gonna be our first video, so check us out. No, for real.
J Dulop, that's my Instagram, and y'all can send me a friend request on Facebook, J Dulop as well.
You got it. Oh, she ain't gonna. All right.
Betty about to die.
What? Please tell me you got another one. All right. Well, I think that's good though.